few more moments left in resting time, and I'm going to tackle under the sink. I don't have enough time to do a session in something, so maybe you have something like this as well. You have a little bit of time and you want to be productive, but you don't want to get in over here. Under my sink has always been just a bit bleh. Don't have the Pinterest perfect sink. I don't have all the pretty organizers and such. There's so many other spots, but I think I'm going to tackle this. We'll see how big it gets, and at the worst, we'll just shove it all back in. But if you have something you want to join with me today to take care of a few things around the house, maybe it's a medium job, small job, what have you, we'll take a hack at it and see what we can get done. So welcome to Mind Your Matters. My name is Minna Jane. If you've never met me before, I am a homeschooling mom to 4, and they are currently taking their resting time. Dishwasher's running, still got dishes in the sink, whatever. There's still things to do, but I want to get a couple of things done, and this space is a bit overwhelming to me. Now, the magnitude of overwhelm is not like the other videos that I have done. If you go back on my channel, I have done my daughter's room, and there's a few others there on there. You can see those. Those were a bit bigger. This is still overwhelming. It doesn't have to be big and crazy to be overwhelming. It just be overwhelmed because of any other reason. It's a personal tag on it. It's overwhelming to me. So welcome to my series, and another video in this series of overcoming my overwhelming spaces. Under my sink has always been just a bit bleh. Don't have the Pinterest perfect sink. I don't have all the pretty organizers and such, but I don't really need those. I need less in this space. So I'm gonna pull it all out, and this is not the first time that I've done this. So I could have definitely had some order at some point, but now it's getting out of control again. So let's get under the sink. Do you have something that you can accomplish as well that you can go ahead and take care of? You need to do your dishes, whatever. Maybe you need to fold some laundry. Is the dishwasher gurgling? Join me, let's get it done together. It's probably not gonna be pretty. We've got some things that are working well, which is good. We've got some organization here. As you can see, way too many brushes, way too many scrubbers. Apparently, I like them. Make sure these go in a duplicate pile because duplicates. I don't think this one even gets moved because it's pretty and it's hanging up. So this one, brand new, hasn't been used. So I'm just gonna put those all in one pile over here and just start emptying this out. Here's the other side. I guess it's like Tetris. I know for a fact that I have stacked these multiple times. It's been my fault. Oh, I know where this needs to go, so I'm gonna make a category. Could just empty it out, but I'm gonna do some categories. This probably shouldn't be in here. Multi-purpose spray, we'll see. Maybe it needs another spot. There's the healing balm for the leather. And wait, some homemade cleaners. Put that with the cleaners. All this is going to be remedied. Let's go. Well, that was surprising. As you can see, we don't have the grandest of situations here. We actually had some water damage and problems, and the previous owner had to remedy some of it, so it's just not very pretty under here. I'm wondering if I have some contact paper. I might have something like that. We'll give it another barrier. I'm not sure, but I definitely need to spray and clean this up. It is gross down there. I'm going to get some spray. I'm sure I have some available over here in all of the things that I took out. Oh, let's go through the categories, shall we? Well, we've got some gloves and scrubbers that come off the hooks. Apparently I was all into trying to use some of the pine to do pine needle stuff, but those are so dry. There's not probably any oils in there. And there's pine trees outside, so for some reason that got shoved to the back. Got my cleaners, got my Dr. Bronner's. Let's go this way. All of my plant stuff lives under there. And I've got some cleaners I really don't think, oh, and gloves. I don't think all of these are, you know, what we need, so I'm gonna have to go through them. Scrubbers, Scrubby Mommy, little dish. We have all like the natural, kind of natural things like salt, peroxide, alcohol. You know, if you need to clean something, that's usually what I go for. Baking soda, natural thieves. These are double. Here's the Norwex cleaning super paste. We got this for the stove. Oh, so these are things I gotta work through or get rid of. Got a steel wool cleaner because I actually use that with all of my little cleaners. I've got a cleaning tool. I got that Berkey filter thingamajiggers. I have a little cleaner for my coffee machines because sometimes I coffee cater and I have to clean those out with some scrub brushes. Good deal at $2.50, I guess. Definitely plenty of those. These are filters for my coffee maker. So those you might even need to go to a coffee maker. Wow. Spot and stain Febreze. All these miscellaneous things. Little tiny, you know, things. Just little things. Finished a container of cleaner. I did that. I left that there. We've got the gloves. This thing was for, a million years ago to clean out toilets. So if it's not good, I need to get rid of it because, as you can see, it says caution, even though it was in the way back under the sink, you know, still. This was something homemade I made that didn't necessarily work the way I wanted, so I have to figure that out. Has good ingredients, but it might need to be diluted. Drying rack, and then all the specialty cleaners, like the Fresh, the mineral oil, some other cutting board oil, things for the leather, things for the silver, things for the coffee maker. Wow, whole bunch. Things for the hands, the salt scrubs and stuff, definitely need to, you know, take care of that. And you're probably thinking, what on earth is that nasty thing? This is our compost bin. Don't worry, we take care of it. We don't leave it in there way too long, but it goes in the sink and we can easily put our coffee grounds and like eggshells and things like that in there. An empty bottle, a container, a ladder, a piece of the dishwasher, a random tray that I just kept around and used for organization. And you probably hear the dishwasher hissing right now, but hopefully you can still hear me. But all of this came out from under my sink. Actually, you know, I really thought it would be worse than that, but you know, you never know what you're gonna find. So let's clean up under the sink and get what we need to get cleaned up so that we can get maybe a sticky tack, something to keep it nicer, and then put all these wonderful products back, the things that we need to put there, and then if they need another home, we'll give them another home. So I got a little bit done. It is not perfect. It's not sticking very well, but we can still work with it. It is a start. When I get something a little bit better, I will be able to do a little bit more. But for now, we're going to get back in what we can. We have some things that have other places. They're in duplicate areas. Like I've got some specialty items that belong in my other cleaning closet, so I'm going to do that. And then some other things need to go back up in here. Well, see how we did. I took out quite a bit. Some had different spaces, which is nice. We have the yucky compost, I know. We've got my drying rack, and the little stool usually stays here. I'm just gonna put this in the next dishwasher. You know, the pod broke open, so I'm just gonna put that in the next dishwasher and then put the container in the next dishwash, and then that will be cleaned off. Here we've got the cleaners. We've got the pine vinegar and the orange vinegar, which is almost done brewing, and then I'll filter it and stuff. And we've got the espresso cleaner, oven cleaner, thieves. Back here is all of the stuff for my plants and keeping them healthy. And then we've got the baking soda and salt, some natural abrasives. Then we've got the other abrasives here, the one for the stove, and then sometimes I use that for the stove too. Gloves, because I'm usually using that. So all this is stove cleaning stuff. I definitely don't need to buy any more. Here's the cleaning stuff for the Berkey and the coffee maker. Some of these go in the dishwasher for cleaning, so I just shoved them in this little holder pocket. And the spray, and then the extra pads. Even though I usually use brushes, definitely going to use this guy. Bought him for a purpose. Gloves. Of course, they look scuzzy. They probably need to be washed or replaced, but you know. That's that. So it looks really good in here. It definitely improved. Not a perfect Pinterest worthy bottom, but for now I just had that contact paper sitting around in a craft drawer. So that's that. Looks a lot better, I think, and a little less scary. Joining me today on Mind Your Matters with an episode in Tiny Tidy Tuesday, also an episode in my series, Overcoming Our Overwhelming Spaces. So I hope that you can join in on that. And if you would like to enjoy the rest of the playlist, it is listed below. Thank you to the Helpful Home, who hosts every single week, and all the usual suspects and all the ones popping in because it's an open collab. So thank you for being here. I hope that you found some encouragement. If you did, would you please give this video a like, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, all the things, just so I know and can get encouragement too from you, knowing that this benefited you and gave you a little bit of joy on your YouTube watch time. If you'd like to subscribe and keep along with me for some gentle cleaning motivation, home life vlogs, things of that nature that we do on our channel, I hope that you do. So thank you for being here. I'm gonna clean up the rest of the floor. Resting time is definitely over. We've got kids playing and all that, so I need to be getting to that, but I want to polish up the floor. As you could see, it was very grimy, and then we'll get to some other things today. So thank you for being here.